At my husband's funeral, my family texted me to pick up pizza and leave the drama at the door. The next morning, David's lawyer knocked with a sealed envelope they never knew existed. My phone buzzed 17 times during my husband's funeral. Pick up pizza on the way home. Leave the drama at the door. My sister added, extra cheese. I was holding my children while they watched their father's casket go into the ground. I did not reply. I came home without pizza. My mother slapped me across the face before I could set down my purse. We asked for one thing. Strangers were drinking wine in my living room. My father was mixing drinks at David's desk. My sister was laughing, kicking my funeral flowers across the floor like trash. Get out, I said quietly. My mother laughed. Excuse me? My children are in the car. We just buried their father. Children recover quickly, she said, waving her hand. Stop being dramatic. My father stepped forward. This is our house as much as yours. You never put a single dollar into this house. My sister crossed her arms. Mom and Dad helped you when you were pregnant. $3,000. 7 years ago. I paid it back with interest. Always so calculating, my mother sneered. That's probably why David, she didn't finish. She didn't need to. I pulled out my phone and dialed. Police. People are refusing to leave my private property. The room went dead silent. Guests grabbed their coats. My mother screamed. My father shoved past me on the way out. My sister kicked over a bottle of wine as she left. I locked the door, cleaned up my son's vomit, put my children to bed. Then I sat in the kitchen, surrounded by the mess they left, and cried alone. The doorbell rang at 9 the next morning. Not my mother. A man in a suit. Mrs. Martinez, I'm Attorney Vargas, David's personal lawyer. David had never mentioned a personal lawyer. He handed me a sealed envelope, my name, in David's handwriting. My hands were shaking before I even opened it. My love, I know exactly how your family treats you. I have known since our first year of marriage. I should have stepped in sooner. Forgive me. I kept reading. Everything was in my name. The house, the savings, the life insurance, everything. His parents were named legal guardians if something happened to me. My family had zero rights over my children. And at the bottom, there is a separate account in your name. 200,000 pesos. Use it for therapy, for the children, for your freedom. Build a happy life without their toxicity. You owe them nothing. You never did. My mother called that afternoon. We need to talk about your behavior yesterday. No. Excuse me? You showed up drunk to my husband's funeral and asked me for pizza. You are not welcome in my home. Do not contact me again. After everything we've done for you, what exactly have you done for me? Silence. I am free, I said. I hung up. Blocked her. Blocked my father. Blocked my sister. The silence that followed was the most peaceful thing I had felt in years. Then my sister texted. David and I were close. Closer than you think. She showed up to a cafe with a photo of David on our couch. Her sitting beside him. Too close. There are more, she said, folding her hands like she'd won something. Videos. Conversations. Give me 50,000 pesos and they stay private. I stood up. Do whatever you want. Wait, don't you want to know the truth? I already know the truth. I walked out shaking, but I called Attorney Vargas immediately. David predicted this, the attorney said calmly. Come to my office. The file was thick. Emails from my sister to David. Texts. Suggestive photos. All sent by her. Every single one rejected by him. And then an audio recording. David's voice. March 15th. My wife's sister came to the house unannounced. She tried to kiss me. I told her to leave. She threatened to tell my wife I harassed her if I didn't give her 20,000 pesos. He had recorded everything. Home security footage. Witness statements. Messages to his best friend documenting her harassment for months. David had been building the case long before he died. Send her the cease and desist, I told the attorney, and file for the restraining order. That night, my sister called 23 times. I answered once. My lawyer will be in touch, I said. Don't contact me again. She kept calling. Then came a text. I made a mistake. We can fix this. 3 days later, the legal letter landed at her door. My phone exploded with calls from unknown numbers. My mother, my father, neighbors, cousins. I blocked every single one. Then a new number appeared. My father. Your mother is in the hospital. Anxiety attack. Come say goodbye before she dies. I replied once. Call me from the hospital with a doctor present. Silence. Then the TV playing in the background when she called from her own phone. No hospital. No emergency. I blocked her too. And then the summons arrived. My family was suing me for visitation rights with my children. Attorney Vargas read it and laughed. See you in court, he said. The hearing was 3 weeks away, and David had left me every weapon I needed. Full story on the channel linked below.